Hey, my name's Jess, and I chose snowboarding because it is an occupation I really enjoy engaging in. I've been snowboarding since I was in 8th grade, and over the years I've improved my skills by heading up to the mountain as much as I can. Almost every weekend during the winter months I go snowboarding. According to the Occupational Therapy Practice Framework, snowboarding falls under leisure as it is an activity that I engage in during my free time and I am motivated naturally to do it. Before heading out on the mountain, there are a few things you must consider. You have to dress appropriately for snowboarding. Some equipment you may need will include snowboard pants, snowboard boots, helmet, thermal layers, wool socks, snow gloves, snowboarding goggles. You should make sure that everything fits. Your helmet should fit snug on your head. It shouldn't move around and fall over your eyes. Your boots should fit tight but comfortable. Your socks should be high enough to go past your boots to prevent any shafting on your ankles. Next, you should consider putting a stomp pad on your board, as a stomp pad will allow you to put your foot on the board when you need to move a little bit, kind of like riding a skateboard. Check your height and weight when purchasing a snowboard. Your snowboard should come up to about between your chin and nose when standing up straight. Get your bindings. Put the lead foot in the front binding. Fasten your bindings tightly and be sure the base of the binding fits your boot snugly. Then repeat for your other foot. Move and bounce around a little bit to get a feel for the board. Now let's get on the mountain. Get on your snowboard and secure your lead foot in place and leave your back foot free for now. Once you're ready, it's time to take the ski lift up. Push off the snow with your back foot to slide forward on the board like a skateboard and let the lift chair sink up with your foot to get on smoothly. Your snowboard will dangle a little bit from your lead foot as you ride up. This is fine. Once you get off the ski lift, you will reach the top. Then ride down to a flat area. If your board is equipped with a stomp pad, then you should find it easy to stay balanced on your board as you slide down the hill. Once you reach the bottom of the hill, it's time to strap in. When strapping in, you'll want to sit down. Head down the hill. Now that you're strapped in, you're ready to ride. Stand up and don't turn your board so that the lead end of the board is pointing down the hill. Learn to slip down the fall line sideways first. Once you can control the speed and stop, sit down, roll over, and learn how to control the board and use the front edge. To move to the side, shift some of your body weight to one of your feet. Use that foot as a pedal to turn more or less downhill. Learn to control your movement direction while keeping most of your weight on that foot. Keep your knees slightly bent and your back straight to maintain as you gather speed. You'll want to lean your body into the side of the slope to put your weight on one edge of your snowboard. The edge your feet are pointing towards is the toe edge. The edge behind them is the heel edge. Try both heel and toe edge garlands. You have to be able to do both in a very similar radius. Make sure to control your garland with weight shift and fine-tune your front foot using as a pedal. It's a good idea to have most of your body weight on the front foot leaning forward when your board is headed downhill. The biggest mistake that all beginners must keep in mind is the body weight on the back foot. Practice garlands. It's important to know how to control your speed, and turning is the only way to do this while you're on the slope. Garland is a turn without the edge change. When you can do garlands on both front and back edges, you might ask someone to assist you when trying to do your first full turn with an edge change. If you will proceed to full turns with an edge change without practicing garlands, you might end up with an incorrect technique. Sweeping with the back foot. When coming to a stop, you must use the edges of your board. You have to turn your board so that it is perpendicular to the slope of the mountain. Be sure no one is bearing down on your position from further up the hill. Lean back into the slope of the hill as far as you can without falling over. This will put almost all your weight on one edge of the board, forcing it to slow quickly. As you lean into the hill, lean back on your rear foot. At the same time, this further reduces the effective surface of the board. One way to adapt this activity to a client who already has a hand condition, such as carpal tunnel syndrome or Raynaud's disease, would be to get heated gloves while they are on the mountain. This is to avoid any negative effects they may experience from the cold. In addition, to avoid hand problems from occurring, a person can wear wrist guards or gloves that have built-in wrist guards.